Hi, this is Rob Bowron for Sharp College Football, and today we're going to talk about how you can use our program dashboard to look at everything about the college football program you love. So we use Data Studio here at Sharp College Football. It allows us to get the most out of our beta rank data that we put out. We're able to upload just a handful of CSVs that power all of the reporting that you see here off the server that runs beta rank. So with this tool, there are some kind of obnoxious limitations that come with it, and this report unfortunately we do have to deal with one of them, and I'll show you exactly how to use that. So up top, it's pretty simple. We only have one filter. We're going to pick the school, and in this case we're going to look at national champion LSU. So we select LSU here, and you can see here LSU was number 1 in beta rank in 2019. They projected number 9 in 2020. They were 6 spots better than they were in 2018, in 2019, and then in versus where they were in 2017, they were 17 spots better. And you can see sort of what they have coming back in 2020 and their 2-year recruiting average. You can see with the lines here, the yellow is the FBS best. Within beta rank's measure. The red is the conference average beta rank, and then the green here on this particular page, that's the worst team in beta rank over the period. So you can see LSU being the best team in 2019. The yellow line and the blue line intersect, and you can see here then as we go through, you can run through the offense, the defense, the special teams, how they're recruiting, which is a 2-year recruiting average, rolling average, the Bill Connolly's returning production numbers, the offensive, the defensive production. And then you do have to scroll down here because in Data Studio, we are limited on the number of visuals and reports we can have on a single page as far as Data Studio goes. So all the way down here at the bottom, and where I've tried to highlight with this report navigation sort of right here, you can see here's where our Data Studio makes this available so that we can go from program over to offense. And so we'll click over to offense here, and then scroll back up to the top. And one feature I wish Data Studio would put in was that they would also put the report navigation, not only at the bottom where you have it, but also at the top. Unfortunately, they do not. So the navigation for this, again, sits down at the bottom. Here you can see, all of LSU's important beta rank metrics for offense, from 2012 to 2019. And you can see how, their approach changed significantly last year, becoming an excellent passing team with Joe Brady. Then as we move down again, and we can move over and see the defense. And here it's a little flipped because defense is negatively scaled in beta rank. So on some of these, as we get up into the beta rank metrics, here it's swapped. So because it's negatively scaled, that green line is actually going to be the FBS best. And that makes intuitive sense when you look at the graph, because I've actually flipped the axes on the graph, the y-axis on the graph here. So, LSU's defense here, is a very, very good defense. They were number 3 overall in beta rank in 2019. And you can see here you have, all of the same metrics that we have for the offense. We now have them, scaled out for the defense. One of the things you can do on here that I think is cool about this is you can go ahead and click on this. You can download this all as a PDF, and I think that's a really cool tool if you work in one of these college football programs and want to look at and be able to look at on one page. The PDF tool is very cool. So here on this program report, like the one thing to really keep in mind is where the page navigation is. We've tried to highlight that, and I think I said, the report navigation is at the bottom of the iframe. So if you remember that, it's actually a pretty simple report to get around on, mildly user unfriendly for what we're able to get out of Data Studio on that. So if you have any questions about how to use this report properly, or how to get more out of it, you can hit me up at BetaRankFB on Twitter. Thanks.